Reason number 9 that people abandon behaviors is forgetfulness. See, what happens in life is we forget where we were. Doesn't this happen? This is why people have second children, because they forget what it's like having the first one. If we didn't do this, we would never have a second child. No, I'm kidding. Am I? Maybe not. Anyway, so we forget stuff though, right? We forget. We forget where we were. Why do we do this? Because it's painful. And we normalize where we are. Okay? This is why friends around us are so important to reflect back to us. Hey, why have you stopped doing that thing? It was working so well for you. Or why have you started doing that thing that really doesn't work for you? Drinking, smoking, whatever. Recreational drugs. We need our friends. The true friends are the ones who can reflect back the consequences of our behaviors to us. So forgetfulness. So what happens is we forget where we were, we normalize where we are, and then after a little while, this is something that happens much later down the track, maybe after 100 days or so of doing something. We've established a new norm. So we started here, we started doing a new behavior, we started to, things are getting better, oh, it's up here, and now it's up here. And then after a while, you don't notice a difference in doing it, because you're up here, and it feels the same. And this is where you can stop. You think, I'm not getting a benefit anymore. Well, yes, you are, because the benefit is not comparing here to here. The benefit's comparing here to here, which is where you go back to if you stop. Gym, breathing, meditation practices. True for all three. So forgetfulness of where you were, and you start thinking about this version of where you were, like a week ago, which is the same as today, or maybe even you're feeling a bit worse because you've got a cold or something, and you stop the practice. And then what happens? Back you go. And you don't notice it to start with. And then you're right back at the start. So remember, what's the antidote for this? Remember where you were at the start. Make the accurate comparison, not the inaccurate one. Don't compare this point to this point. Compare this point to this point. Because that's where you go back when you stop the practice. Or almost go back to. If it's breathing or meditation, you can never go completely back. You'll always be a little bit above, because you always get that permanent benefit. It's not like the gym where you might go fully back. But you'll always have the benefit of that consciousness cleansing you did. But yes, if you don't maintain, you do go sliding back somewhere. So make accurate comparisons and realize the possibility of forgetfulness.